The blockade allows the Kremlin to sound the all clear, at least temporarily. Cuba is not going to be attacked, for the time being.
Naturally, there was a sense of relief when Kennedy announced the blockade. Because in the language of diplomacy, that means I am prepared to negotiate.
Khrushchev wants to demonstrate that there is no need to panic. The public will not see an agitated Soviet leadership heading home. The conference room becomes their dormitory. In the adjoining room, where the only bed has been prepared, Khrushchev lies down knowing his plan hasn't succeeded. But he has no intention of backing down yet. The game of poker has just begun. But is the high-stakes game worth the risk? This is where the decisive showdown will take place. Kennedy's armada is moving into position. 60 heavily armed ships form a ring of steel and cannons. Will it be impenetrable?
We had heard the president say that we were going to intercept shipping. So the very first question that the commanding officer of the VSOL directed at me was, Commodore, what do I do if we intercept a ship approaching Cuba and he refuses to stop when I ask him to stop?
Standard procedure is a single shot across the bow. If this doesn't stop the ship, then guns are fired to disable it. And finally, the ship is boarded. But wouldn't the firing of guns mean war?
It was a mistake, I think, not to have considered before the imposition of the blockade what exactly were to be the rules of engagement for our ships. It's possible that there could have been a very serious international incident.
A single ship, a single captain, a single pilot acting prematurely could trigger all-out war. All morning, papers carry just one headline: Cuba blockaded. Hundreds of millions read it, knowing this could be the beginning of nuclear war.